I have found this amazing path which allows a man who has lost self-belief, become victim to vices, to escaping through alcohol, drugs, etc., who's gotten out of shape. I've found this path to get your life back on track, to truly make your comeback. And today is my 3-year anniversary of the first day that I begun this path, not even knowing what it was. And it is time for me to share this with the world. So this is the very first video that I'm going to make for the Kombaxx channel, and there's going to be a whole lot more. Now, we live in a world that almost puts us in a place where we're going to either hit a point in life where we're really ready to lock in, put in the hard work, deal with the discomfort, and become a strong, amazing individual, or we're going to just do what we can to survive. We're going to escape however we can, put in the time, pay our bills, get by, and there's this feeling deep down that we know that there is something so much greater for us. There's this bright, shining light that has been dimmed from society, from all sorts of things that keep us from becoming the person that we're truly able to become, to serve ourselves, to serve the world, to serve our families. And this path is something I am dedicating my life to sharing with everyone. So if you're at a point, especially anyone this message may apply to, but this is especially for men. I'm making my comeback, and I think I'm pretty far into this path. So as we go through life every day, we prove to ourselves whether we are worthy of being proud, whether we are worthy of confidence, whether we should really have self-belief or not. We do that through our consistent actions. Do we come home after a long day of work and then fill our bodies with poison, with alcohol, with terrible foods? Do we give up valuable hours of our lives to spend that time on video games, on Netflixing for hours and hours, binging on Netflix? Do we end up watching adult content online instead of doing valuable things with our time, with our life, instead of pursuing purpose? Well, a lot of us don't necessarily have our purpose defined, and that's okay. I can tell you this: no matter what your purpose is, there's a path to begin pursuing that purpose. And that path is to start proving to yourself every single day, without going back, that you are worthy of pride, of self-belief, that you are really a true asset to yourself and to the world. You do that through consistently doing hard, uncomfortable things that make you feel good, like going to the gym. I go 6 to 7 days a week. I mean, I go 7 days a week, but I usually take a rest day, which is more like just abs and cardio and stuff. That's part of the formula. Making sure that instead of proving to ourselves on a Saturday that we're a lazy loser, that we sit around and waste all this valuable time when we have things we know we need to get done, that we actually get up and get those things done. I can't tell you the last time I've played a video game. I can't tell you the last time I've watched a movie. I haven't had a TV in years. And these things, yeah, they don't sound real appealing at first, but man, there are plenty of men out there that know they are ready to put in the work if they just know how to actually produce the result. So what this channel is all about is understanding that we have the opportunity every single moment of every single day to prove to ourselves whether we are worthy of self-belief, whether we are worthy of having a very confident and good, positive pride in ourselves, or whether we are just proving to ourselves that we are fat, lazy, drunk losers who are living a life that we're just waiting until Friday to escape from in any way possible, just counting the seconds until we can get done selling the most valuable thing that we have, the hours of our lives, trading those to make somebody else money so that we can then just white knuckle it through the week. Maybe we're drinking through the week. I can tell you, I sure was. I was drinking hard all day, every day for years because I was living this life that was exactly what they told me to do. I graduated college, I had a career, and I was absolutely freaking miserable doing what I set out to do. So this channel is going to be about helping men understand and find this path that we can prove to ourselves all day, every day, that we are really truly worthy of feeling great about ourselves. And with a lot of time, this doesn't happen overnight, this doesn't happen in months, this doesn't even happen in a year, but eventually you start to realize you really are capable of whatever you set your mind to, because you are willing and able to overcome the hardships, to get through the discomforts, to get past the challenges that would stop most people. And you know, people see me now. I'll flash to some day one pictures here. You know, they can see it on me. I carry myself with a different level of pride. And it's not just because I have a good physique, I'm fit and I'm lean now. It's not just because my posture is good. It's because I prove to myself every single day, all day, that I am not going to miss my workouts. I'm not going to put poison into my body. I'm well over 400 days without alcohol now. I'd never eat wrong. I fast, you know, I'd say 7 days a week. I probably will make it 7. I usually do 6, and I kind of take it light, like 1 day a week. I'm still not eating more calories than my body's burning. And these things now, because of this, you know, check out my other channel. This is not my main channel. My other channel is what led me to this. That channel is my personal kind of goals for myself, which is living a life of adventure and freedom. This channel is my purpose in helping have an impact in the world and helping men. And so check out the other channel. I somehow came up with this crazy idea to take this ex-diplomat's vehicle, turn it into a tiny home, travel 1,300 miles from home, and create a new life for myself where I stopped drinking along the way. I had to do something, and I chose to act. You know, this is the result of a divorce, multiple failures throughout life. I lived in a ski town for 7 years, broke my ankle in multiple places, ruined that whole direction I started with. I owned half of a real estate brokerage. We had 42 agents. I was doing things that even 15 years after I started this thing, people still aren't doing. But as that thing went under due to some things that were out of my control, I'm now extremely grateful that it didn't work out, because I could have been locked into a life that I was not supposed to truly live. That wasn't my purpose. It wasn't my passion. I just had some capabilities and drive and skills that other people didn't. So what I want for the long term is that I'm going to start putting content out on this channel consistently. As I keep building my other channel, I also have a consultant agency now that I've got 4 big clients for. I'm only working or working out if I'm awake, period. There's nothing else that I'm doing with my life. I'm building something amazing. I want to show you guys how possible it is. I want to bring you along on the journey. The great thing about having this other channel that's been around for a long time is I can refer to that footage and tell some stories through that, but in a completely different way. Instead of me just showing fun adventures, I can talk to you about, you know, how fat, drunk, and ruined I was at certain moments of that. And I can show you over time, you know, document this journey and really help show you guys where I came from, where I am, where I'm going. You'll be able to look back on this video in a few years when I've got a lot of content on this channel as well as the other one and see, you know, this guy puts his money where his mouth is. He's doing this for real. He's proving by example that this is possible for other people. It's very simple when you start to understand it, but it's not very easy. Yet, nothing in life that's worth doing or achieving is easy. It's not supposed to be. And the best lives, the most successful people, the people that I admire the most, they work hard. They deal with a lot of discomfort, and that's good. Life is not supposed to be easy. Life's not always supposed to be comfortable. It is comfort that kills dreams, and we live in a world that is so full of easy opportunities for comfort, for escape, for all sorts of things that will detour us from our path. Because truthfully, you know, we have been raised in a world that's modeled off of a Roman militaristic model. We're going to train people how to follow directions so that they can make money for somebody else while they become slaves to taxes and debt and a 30-year mortgage, which has interest that they create out of thin air to keep us locked in and not becoming financially sovereign, financially free, capable to do what we want and to think outside of all the controversy and everything the system is constantly inundating us with. They don't want people to think independently. They don't want us to be able to break free of the system, to break free of debt, to be able to really, truly create whatever path we want. Because as this word gets out and more people realize that you really can do anything you want, that's less and less robots, slaves, and employees that are just sitting there making money for someone else. But guess what? This is the end of 2024 when I'm making this video. AI is just at the very beginning of its infancy of how it's going to influence the world, and things are going to change real quick. There are going to be a lot less basic direction follower, order taker jobs in this world as time goes on. So what a better time than today to start taking the steps to pursue the very best version of yourself, the version that you admire in every single way, and to be able to use that person to impact humanity, the world, yourself, your life, your family, your community, and to break free of all of this stuff that we've been trained into by education, by society, by jobs, by all of these distractions and television and video games and comforts and all this stuff that keeps us from becoming everything we're capable of becoming. If you're ready to make your comeback, if you know there's something greater out there for you in life, this channel will help start shedding light on the path that you can choose. And like I said, it's not easy, but it is so terribly worth it. Thank you guys for following on this journey. Make sure to check out my adventure videos channel as well. That one's growing. There's a lot of cool, crazy content on there. That's the Book of Mike G. This is the Kombaxx YouTube channel. We got a clothing brand coming real soon. I've already dealt with the discomfort. I've learned how to do that. I've launched it for another company. I never had any idea I would become a clothing designer in my 40s. And now I'm designing clothing for the world's largest custom motorcycle manufacturer, which I've actually become the face of the company. And that's just the path. That's just the step that's getting me to this. This is the purpose. So guys, thank you for coming along. Make sure to subscribe because I've got a lot more good things coming for you.